my favorite trend, the repetition trend. So the really good thing about it is that you can use objects, small objects, cheap objects, something that may not seem really artistic or graphic, and create big art out of a small thing. That's kind of the goal of the repetition trend. So an example would be if you had a small piece of colorful paper, but in a little frame, simple. Instead of having one on a wall, you could do a grid of 10, 20, 30 even, to make a huge impact with a relatively small piece of art.
This is my favorite trend, and something that I've always used in my own home and really do my best to incorporate in projects that we work on. I think that the easiest way to explain it is just, it's an eclectic style. So mix your eras, mix your colors, mix your scale, your overall feel, textures, and don't try to match it.
We're seeing more saturation, less fear with color, and just more colors within one space.
It's teals and oranges and greens.
Saturated deep purple even, and like things that mix it up. And so kind of what is making it 2013 instead of, there's always a color every year, is using it in textiles instead of on the walls.
So pulling from sort of those era of colors that we just talked about, kind of the standout one is blue overall. Now that doesn't just mean like indigo or something. I mean, that's everything from like the soft teals right into the navies, even reaching out to emerald greens, right? Everyone knows that emerald green's a big color for this year, but kind of bringing that through the whole sort of
cool spectrum.
The whole cool spectrum is what's going to really work. So, and again, this can be done in a lot of different ways. I mean, you know, in one of the images we're going to show you in our presentation, it's this amazing, like it's a room with nothing else very particularly interesting about it, but the wall, they've done an ombre paint from a navy right up to a white on it. It's so
you get all the things at once.
Like, it looks incredible, and it's one wall, right? You know, the rest of it, they didn't change anything else in their space. One feature wall. It's so simple.
And it's cool because the colors that we've seen for I think three to 4 years are all warm tones.
Yeah.
Last year was tangerine, before it was a coral, before that it was a version of a pink. And so suddenly we're going totally opposite blue, but they look cool together. So if you have this awesome blue wall and then maybe something left over from last year that you loved and it was in bright orange, it's perfect.